Hi, this is Anand Madhu. I've come up with another video. This time the video is on a talk on a very trivial topic which we have over the years have neglected. And that topic is teaching law in school instead of history. Now, most of you would be agreeing on this condition that law should be taught at school. India is a very large country containing large population, and because of which our entire population population undergoes situation which lead to civil and criminal conditions alterations, and these civil and criminal conditions alterations resulted in lot of cases development. And believe me, tackling such a large population is not a matter of joke. We have three tier judiciary system: district court at district level, high court at city level, and supreme court at capital level. So very um, extensive law structure in place, giving the convict each and every possibility to defend at three levels, which sometimes I believe is not the right way, because if you have three possibilities of defending yourself, ultimately the convict or the guilty would defend himself or herself. So whatever the today's topic is not on those lines. The topic is on how we can able to incorporate law instead of history subject in our school, primary school as well as secondary school. And thereafter in art section of high school, they can incorporate law in the form of judge related law. So this way we can have a comprehensive law structure in place from primary school, secondary school, and high secondary school. Now you want to ask me, why do I want to change history subject with law? Believe me, history is something which is a kind of recorded events in the past, and those recorded events would be having a result, either positive or negative. And with those results, the positive or negative results, we tend to make our decisions, we tend to make our actions for the future, for the present. And believe me, if those unconscious decisions based on historical events would be made, or would be forced, or would not forced, would be made to allow to follow in a very normal or regulatory way, then I believe that kind of structure, academic structure, should be incorporated in our system. So history is a kind of a pre subject of law only. Law is basically the outcome of historical events, positive events or negative events, and based on that we make out a rules. The rules in favor of a person or not in favor of a person, favor of a nation or not in favor of a nation. So basically it's the derivative form of history only. So, and nowadays since our population is so large in number, tackling such a huge population with the help of lawyers is not easy. A lawyer, if you want to link cases per lawyer, I believe that 1,000 cases per lawyer will be placed, and because of which I think proper attention to those cases are not being done, and which result in bad decisions. So it is time has come wherein the citizens of India should know based on historical events, the rules and regulations, and they should have the ability to run or control, or what do you call, enact inside the law. And for that we need law subject in school. Just understand the condition, a place wherein law has been taught from primary school till high secondary schools. High secondary is optional till school, secondary school. So basic law structure that person will be engulfing throughout his 10 years of study inside school. And believe me, after engulfing all the law structure, be it a civil law structure or the criminal law structure, if some, God forbidden, if something goes wrong, then he does not have to approach a lawyer to defend his cases. Just imagine a condition, you're sitting in a situation in a, you're staying in a country and you are the citizen of that country and you don't have the ability to defend your own case. You need a tertiary or third party service to defend your case. And believe me, this kind of structure is there in every field, be it an arts field like a lawyer, be it a commerce field like a chartered accountant, wherein you would approach a chartered accountant to calculate your tax structure, or be it a science graduate, wherein a science graduate won't be able to repair a basic devices at their home. Instead they will approach outside or third party services. So our Indian socialized structure is such that whatever we study, be it in arts, be it in commerce, or be it in science, we always require the assistance of third party service only, be it in a, be that subject be science, commerce, or arts. And my today's talk is not about degrading the socialized structure along with the academic structure. My today's talk is that I have given you an option wherein if somewhere or the other in the future, if you can able to incorporate law subject inside school, then every passed out school student will be having the ability to run his own case. He does not require any lawyer, and that would be the best possible scenario inside our system. We have, it's a shame that after gaining so much knowledge, after passing out, we don't have the ability to run our own case against the law or in favor of the law. We have to approach third party service in the form of lawyer, and the lawyer will be gaining the entire credit. And the shameful act is that a studious person, in spite of having all the knowledges, does not have the ability to run his case. He has to approach a lawyer who is a art student, a science. I'm talking about from science students perspective. A science student after passing out from school or high school does not have the ability to run his own case. He has to approach an art student, meaning lawyer, to run my case. Such a shameful act. And I believe that this kind of conditions needs to be altered in the near future, because law is something which individual should understand, not with the help of third party service, isn't it? So I think the time has come wherein law subject should be incorporated in our school, such that every passed out student would be having the ability to run criminal or civil cases himself. Does not have to approach any lawyer. Just imagine the situation in our system. A science pass out student is considered to be very highly academic brilliance. But a person having academic brilliance does not have the ability to run his own case. Has to approach a Bachelor of Arts or lawyer. instead. So the entire credits of being an academic performer would go into waste after approaching a arts person. So I believe the time has come wherein, and it's nothing I think out of the world sort of structure. The simple subject, law subject, wherein rules and regulation over the years have been recorded and should be imparted to primary school student as well as secondary school, such that they should understand their law, and based on understanding they can defend their cases. Very simple. So I believe most of my friends would agree on these lines, because time has come that we should take hold of our own life properly. We should not go after third party assistance each and every moment. We, even from science background also I am talking about, from arts point of view also, time has come that third party services should be reduced in number, such that we can take control of our own lives instead of making an approach to other person for controlling our lives, which is very much shameful in nature. Anyway, so just an eye opener to all the teachers, to all the board, CBSC, ICST, local board like West Bengal board, and another board has come, I think ICSC, fourth board I have seen it, and they should fight from today onwards to incorporate law subject in school, such that everybody can run their own cases. You are the best person to run your own case. The other person cannot know you properly to run your case. So that's all. If you feel like giving a thumbs up to this video, please do so, and please subscribe my channel Ronnie's Identity in YouTube, and stay tuned for more updates and videos in the future. I wish you nice a night. Bye.